Decentro Media's presence at the World Blockchain Summit in Singapore is brought to you in part by Latium, tokenizing the gig economy and also increasing online profile integrity with a proof of human verification system. Check it out at latium.org.
Well, Michael, how has the event been for you so far?
Yeah, great. It's a fantastic event full of an eclectic mix of individuals, some real blockchain enthusiasts, tons of investors. Exactly what you like to see at an event of this kind.
That's good to hear. And has there been a lot of interest in this bad boy right here?
Yeah, tons of interest. I mean, there always is. It's an eye-catching piece. You know, when people see it, they love the machine. They love to play with it. You know, we've signed some contracts for investment, which is great. It shows great credibility behind the project. Not that we needed it anyway. We're already quite far down that road.
Of course, yeah.
Raised plenty of money, but it's more so the fact that people enjoy it and they want to be a part of CoinExis, which is for us is fantastic. It's great validation.
Nice. So as far as my analysis of projects go, this one really stands out. You obviously have a fully functioning machine.
Yep.
And this machine converts change in multiple currencies directly into the CoinExis token.
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
so what we're going to do right now is demonstrate the machine, and we're going to get Michael to do that. So let's do that right now.
Fantastic. Just following on from what you said, this is the CoinExis kiosk. The idea and principle behind CoinExis is that we convert your everyday coinage into valuable, tangible assets like cryptocurrencies. We also have a voucher ecosystem, which I'll show you in a moment. So you can actually convert these coins into a voucher to spend in stores. And for example, if you buy a Starbucks voucher for $100, they're going to give you $120 to spend. But
so you get a bonus.
Yeah, plus you get the bonus, that's right. So if $100, you'll get 120.
Where does the extra $20 come from?
So that comes from the merchant themselves.
Okay, so that's an incentive to...
Absolutely.
Right, nice.
Yeah, so we have a whole back-end system. It's like an AdWords-style platform for our merchants to register. They can create their own voucher campaigns. They can decide how many vouchers go to which location and what the terms of those vouchers are. We give them the freedom, and us at CoinExis, we earn a percentage on the transaction value.
Okay, let's see how it works.
Okay, yeah, so let's go for it. So we simply start the machine, and she's ready to go. So we take our jar of coins, we pour them in. And then we just tip.
So from what I understand, you can put in multiple currencies and the machine will be able to detect that.
Yeah, absolutely. So our feed system is very unique. So we're able to process 10 different currencies in a single transaction. 10? 10 different currencies in a single transaction.
Okay.
So that could be USD, Thai baht, SGD, doesn't matter. We're able to process it because we're all guilty. We go on holiday, we come back with pockets full of change. When you get home, what do you do with it? It sits in your jar, gathering dust.
It's wasted, totally wasted.
So CoinExis' motto is, we bring value in every coin. So once the machine has finished counting, it will give us a breakdown of the numbers, so how many $1, 50 cents, etc. We can confirm the transaction, and then we decide, okay, what are we going to do with the money? So we have three main areas. The first one is our donation. So we support local good causes. You can donate to charity. We don't take no commission, of course. Or you can donate part. So you have the freedom to donate part. So if you want to donate to Action Against Hunger, you know, I can say, okay, I want to donate $4.25. So $4.25 will go to Action Against Hunger. And then I'm left with a $50 balance. So then I can come back to the main menu.
So that was donated to Action Against Hunger?
Yeah, that's donated to Action Against Hunger.
Fantastic.
Then we have our voucher ecosystem. So like I say, voucher ecosystem is pretty cool. So the merchants create their own vouchers, and you have the ability to purchase them. For
Let's just take a look at who's here. So are these current contributors to the system at the moment?
Absolutely. So we've got 38,000 merchants across Asia.
38,000 that are already on board.
They're already on board.
You're kidding me.
No, absolutely. So that's a large part of that is down to our merchant acquisition partner. awesome company, you should check them out. They're called Mesify. They will soon be doing their own ICO under Groupon Chain. Great guys, great team, established business. But anyway, back to CoinExis.
Yeah, let's see how this works.
So yeah, if we're going to buy a restaurant voucher, so you'll see here that the $4 has already been added for action. So we're left with $50 left. So this restaurant, Tam and Dang, they're going to give us a 10% bonus on our money. So we can also add that to cart. So then when we go to checkout, you'll see here our list of transactions. We can confirm, and then we want to print a voucher. We can send to our app, or we can send to email, but we'll print it for the purpose of the video. We confirm, okay, and here's our voucher for Tam and Dang. The donation to charity has been made, and there we go.
So if I go to Twending,
yeah,
then they just scan that
barcode.
barcode.
They scan the barcode, so
and they know that this is worth 55.
Absolutely, because what happens is that the barcode is registered by the merchant. So when they register on the back-end system, they create their own barcode system. So all that they do is they scan, it's validated, transactions complete. So the system all speaks to each other. So the kiosk speaks to the app, which speaks to the back-end system, which speaks to our merchants, because everyone's registered. It's all validated on the blockchain.
And it all works, it's all fully functional?
It all works, it's all fully functional, it's tried, tested, and delivered.
That's awesome. So can we see a conversion of coins to crypto, please?
Absolutely, we can. I need to get the application. So here we go. So we're going to make a purchase for some crypto now.
All right.
So we start the machine again.
So same process, it's going to tally up the coins. And now we're going to buy some crypto instead of a voucher and a donation.
So while that's counting, this is our CoinExis app. So here we can see our wallet.
I'll just come around to the other side.
Yeah, no problem. We can see our wallet. We can see how many CoinExis tokens we're holding, how many BTC, etc. We can see the list of transactions. So anytime we convert our CoinExis tokens into Bitcoin, so on and so forth, it's all available here on the application.
Okay, so the app as well, fully developed?
Fully developed, fully operational. The whole business itself is ready to go. So we confirm the transaction. Let's go buy some crypto. We'll go buy some CoinExis tokens.
So can you go back? I want to see the list.
So we go back. Crypto. So these are just obviously the bigger players you all know and familiar with.
Yeah.
We are partnering with a number of smaller exchanges on some smaller altcoins. You know, we want to be a facilitator of crypto. Not just the big guys, we want the smaller guys to benefit.
That sounds great.
So anyway, let's buy some CoinExis tokens.
Yep.
So we get an instant conversion based upon the exchange price. We can add that to our cart. We check out, it gives us a breakdown, the CoinExis commission. We confirm the transaction, we go to our wallet.
So the machine is now scanning a QR code. I can see the reflection of it there in that little window. Nice.
Too much reflection, so I need to turn my screen down. There we go, so that's done. So now I've turned my light back up on my phone, and then we send to our app, confirm, a scan from my side, transaction's been validated. 154.35 is now available in my wallet.
And that's virtually instantaneous?
Yep, it's instant. So the transaction speed is very, very fast, and then if we go to the bottom, we are given
a receipt of transaction.
Which is not that one, it's this one.
Yep.
So here's our transaction receipt here, and how many CoinExis tokens we purchased.
Okay, that is unbelievably smart. All right, so I just saw $73 billion flash on the screen there.
Sure.
Is that the estimated amount of idle coins sitting around people's houses?
So
what was that?
$73 billion is the current circulation of coinage in the first 10 countries that we are going into.
Right.
So from that, from the central banks, it's anticipated that about 20% of those remain dormant. So that can be either in your car, in your pot of change at home, or when people fly on holiday and they take away their change to another country, it sits there.
So
it comes out
20% of circulated coins are just dormant, just sitting there,
absolutely dormant,
collecting dust.
Exactly.
And this is going to change all of that.
Yep, for sure.
Beautiful.
I mean, that's why we get some adoption from local governments, which is nice situation to be in from a crypto company perspective.
Yeah.
Because not only are we providing a service to the consumer, encouraging spending to merchants, but we're also saving money for governments.
Right.
You know, if we look at Australia, $110 million a year they're spending on reminting of coins. So if we can reduce that by just a fraction, then is that not a benefit to the government?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right on. So are there any governments formally on board with this project at the moment?
Absolutely. So we're currently working with the Philippines government on a sandbox license. So Philippines in particular, their coins are worth more money melted than the face value.
Right.
So they have a no hoarding law in the Philippines, and they're about to reintroduce a new mint of coins.
Okay.
So how do you bring in the old and reintroduce the new coins? Well, CoinExis is a small part to that solution. You know, we don't profess to be the whole part, but if we can contribute something, which we obviously can, because that's why they're engaging with us.
Yeah.
And also in Thailand, with the passing of the late king and the new king coming in, the change of heads on the coins.
Right.
So the old need to be brought in and the new redistributed. So
okay.
They're anticipating 7 years to swap that circulation process. You know, so if we can help reduce that by a year, fantastic.
Yeah, no doubt. Awesome. So what countries is this currently installed in? And what sort of locations?
Sure. So right now we're only Singapore.
All right.
The reason for that is that, you know, we like to walk before we can run. So we're launching our first 3 machines in Singapore currently, in shopping malls and transport hubs. So obviously in prime locations, we have 2 versions of our kiosk. This is the larger machine. We also have a smaller mobile machine, which we can put into condominiums, office lobbies, and you know, more mobile environments.
Okay, right. So this is not the system that's installed at the airport in Amsterdam.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. So can you compare and contrast the 2 systems?
So the difference between us and the likes of what's out there already is that their capability is very low. It's a hand feed system. You know, no one's got time to hand feed our jar.
Nah. There goes the motivation.
They're a different entity.
Right.
You know, what they do is that they're taking just spare change at an airport, but then the transaction fees are so high that it actually makes no sense to use the machine.
All right.
So there's a weak use case unless you're using notes. You know, the coins are just well, I would say a mimic. You know, a gimmick. Sorry, not a mimic, a gimmick.
Yep.
Whereas our focus is coins. We don't take notes. We will do further down the line.
Yep.
But right now, focus is on coins.
Okay.
You know, concentrate on what we know.
So this is a superior system due to the volume it can handle, plus a low transaction fee.
Exactly.
So I did notice there was a transaction fee that was incurred.
Yep.
0 transaction fee for the donation.
Yeah, 0 transaction fee for
what about the
donation.
voucher?
For voucher, there's no transaction fee. That's paid by the merchant.
Okay, so going to crypto only, what sort of transaction fee are we looking at?
So crypto is made on the spread.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah, the crypto percentage is made on the spread. So when we're converting from crypto to crypto, we peg our COEX token approximately 10% under the current exchange price.
Okay.
And that way it allows for market fluctuations from the point of transaction, etc. So obviously there's a small delay in terms of the sale of that token on the exchange. So it just protects us, but there's a small fee, but that's no different to any other exchange.
Exactly, and I mean, you guys got to protect yourselves somehow.
Yeah, well, we need to earn money. We're a business at the end of the day.
Yeah, so a thriving business, it seems, if you can get this far on your own without having done any crowdfunding.
No, that's right. We completely self-funded the business. One of our philosophies from the start was, you know, how can we ask investors to invest in something and do what we haven't been willing to do ourselves? So we turned down VC offers for CoinExis.
You turned them down?
Yeah, we turned them down. We had 5 offers for VC funding. We rejected every single one.
Right.
We self-funded CoinExis to the tune of about 600,000 USD.
Right.
We built the product. Our technology is ready. So now when we're going to investors and for people to invest into CoinExis and buy our token, it's coming from a position of strength. It's because we've put our necks on the line, we've invested our own money, we've built the technology, so we've committed the risk and we've mitigated the risk for an investor. So to give you more reason to join CoinExis.
That's fantastic. So let's talk about your crowdfunder.
Sure.
So the whole platform's developed, the machine, the app. You mentioned before you're raising money for growth.
Yep,
is that
absolutely.
right? Can you get into that a little bit?
Yeah, so we've currently just finished our pre-seed A round, which we sold 102 million CoinExis tokens at 20 cents. We're now moved on to pre-seed B, so we're at 40 cents now.
Yep.
We're looking to list on the exchange Q1 of next year.
All right. Let's just talk about some token metrics. So CoinExis, is there a, what's the circulating supply, and is there a supply in the bank somewhere?
So public sale will be just over 900 million.
900 million, and
Yeah.
what is that as a percentage of total supply?
It's about 69%.
Ooh, that's very healthy.
Very healthy.
Yeah, that's good.
Obviously, you know, we need the nature of the business. We have a large token economy.
Yeah.
Because of the number of transactions. So we have to have a large number of token supply. So that's what that's for. You know, our founders' tokens are low. It's 10%. All locked for 2 years.
Nice.
With 12.5% sell-off allowed per quarter for the next 2 years. So effectively 4 years lock-in for founders and just 10%.
That's very responsible.
All of our bounty and you know, social influencers, etc., is all taken care of with the remainder in our marketing. So in terms of R&D will be taken care of from the fiat generative side of the business.
Right.
So it doesn't actually eat into the token economics, which is a real plus because that means that it just adds more value to anybody investing in CoinExis moving forward.
Yeah, no doubt. What sort of time frame do people have to get involved in the ICO?
So pre-sale we will end towards the end of December, and then well, the pre-ICO will end in December, and then we'll look to list in January.
Oh, okay, right.
But, you know, we're also realists here at CoinExis. We understand that there's also a long road to go, so we always err on the side of caution by saying Q1, because things happen, delays.
Yeah.
Just realistic.
Yeah, that's very well said. Let's talk about expansion. Where in the world is this machine going to be seen after Asia?
We're starting in Singapore, moving on then to Thailand, Philippines, other Asian nations, and then we'll go into Europe. So we've got 10 target locations over the next 3 years to launch 6,500 machines. So it's an aggressive growth plan. You know, we're partnering with individuals to make that happen. And it's been so well received that we feel that we will hit that target ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah, I can see that happening. All right, just before we finish, is there anything else you want to tell the viewers at this time?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, all I would say is that, you know, CoinExis is a project that's been built on tender loving care. Every one of the founders is a believer in the product. You know, we've put our heart, our soul, our blood, our tears into CoinExis, and we look forward to listing on the exchange. We look forward to being part of this revolution, part of this whole ICO economy, token digitalization, and we hope that you can join it too.
Yeah, no doubt. This is by far the best project at this event.
Sure.
So congratulations.
Thank
you
you
get
very
the Decentro Top Project Award for World Blockchain Summit Singapore.
I believe we will.
Yeah. I'm really big on efficiency.
Sure.
I don't know why, it's just my buzz. I really thrive when I see technology making things more efficient, and at such a real level, at a significant level fiscally, this machine here and the whole platform is going to make the whole financial system that much more efficient.
Thank you.
Bring new adopters into the crypto sphere, which is also awesome. So
that's what we hope for.
It's really cool to meet this project and to meet the team. So thanks for being on the show today, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Right on. Thanks.
Cheers.
All right. So that is CoinExis and their magic physical coin to crypto coin machine. Link in the description box of the video to get more information about this project and how to get involved. Thanks for watching.
If you liked this video, make sure you like and share it. It really helps what we do. Decentro Media is on the ground, revealing the best of the blockchain industry and the people behind it face to face just for you. So please subscribe. Thanks for watching.